Yo, what's up, people? We got going on tonight? Can y'all hear me? Man, I back at it again with the coffee. Let me get the mood lighting. There we go. I got the mood lighting now. What's everybody up to tonight, man? Just chilling on my end. Just you know, I know you can see me. I know. I've never done 2 streams in a day, but I'm just going for it. Who we got in here? John Strunk, John McCullough, Borderline. Borderline 11, Sean Senior, the Jack Smith. Jamie, what's up, Jamie? I am wearing pants. What's up, Izzy? I need to shave, and my hair is getting long. But I'm probably not going to do either. What's up, Canadian Crip? What's up, Pimp? How's Canada up there? Hopefully it's not Twilight Zone the movie, Scatterbrain, because that didn't end well. So, a little bummed out today, guys. I set sailed trying to get my Monster Mash cereal, and I was unsuccessful today. Couldn't find a cereal. I was really bummed out. Pop's Movie Dungeon. What's up, Pop's Movie Dungeon? What's your favorite Goblin song? That's a great question. My favorite Goblin song is Profondo Rosso, without question. Suspiria is great, but the Deep Red theme with when those organs kick in, bum 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 bum. Oh man, Profondo Rosso is one hell of a theme. So I don't think you can beat Profondo Rosso. It's not gonna be hard to find, John. It's just it hasn't rolled out in my area yet. It's getting a nationwide. It's getting a nationwide rollout. What kind of coffee? What kind of coffee am I drinking? Community, Mardi Gras. Little bit of milk, a little bit of stevia, not sugar, but stevia. Christian, you have the opportunity to collab with a cereal company. What kind of cereal are you coming up with? Um, I would probably do. Like a like a like a brown cinnamon bat cereal. Little bats, probably like a cinnamon flavor. I turned 18 yesterday. Now time to get a real job so I could spend it all in Spirit Halloween this year. I can't wait. Spoken like a true adult. What's up, Ice Cody? What's up, Christian? Open conversation. Anything. I don't care what y'all want to talk about. We can talk about anything, man. It don't make a lick of difference to me, quite frankly. I don't even know if this stream will be public on my channel when I'm done. You know, just seeing where the wind blows, quite frankly. What do you think about Nick Cage saying his new upcoming movie is even crazier than Mandy? Well, I'll be more shocked if it's more colorful than Mandy. That's number one. But the sky's the limit. So I say if he can do something crazier than Mandy, then do something crazier than Mandy. Why not? What's up, Matthew Gibb? What's new, Christian? My final home floor plan design is done. The retro room will be done 7 meters by 4.4 meters. Very nice, man. I'm American, so we use we don't use the metric system. So I'm having a hard time. I'm trying to figure that out in feet. I'm trying to figure that out in feet. I'm excited though, man. I'm excited. Scatterbrain614 says you get an 88 Films Anaconda set. Yeah, I saw that. I love the first Anaconda movie a lot. If they do it at a decent price, let's see, Anaconda. My Anaconda don't. My Anaconda don't. Hold on, Anaconda box set. I can't even find it on Google. Son of a gun. I see it on Diabolic DVD with their sights down. I just need an image of it so I can show people what he's talking about. Oh my god, I'm just looking for an image of it. I saw it on Twitter. What's going on? It looks just like the I Know What You Did Last Summer set, and son of a gun. I guess I need to go on Twitter. Have I seen the movie Mother? I watched it last night. It was the most disturbing movie I've ever seen. Yeah, I like Mother. Good movie. 22 Feet. Good deal. I watched Friday Part 3 last night. I think that movie's underappreciated in series. I love Part 3. I love all the Friday the 13th. Love them all, bro. I know Scream Factory said the Nightmare 4K leak wasn't real, but I want a box set, not individual 4Ks. Believe in the hype. Look, I don't know anything more than you do. I talk to some people that are somewhat in the know on a regular basis. All I can say at this time is, in my opinion, they're not going to skip Blu-rays when if and when they do it. They're doing Halloween 4Ks because they already did a Blu-ray set. I anticipate that because they did 4K scans of Friday 1 through 4, expect 4Ks of part 1 through 4 relatively soon, maybe next year. And I think that sometime next year they'll actually be able to do Nightmare, hopefully, maybe not. But if they do Nightmare, I think that what they're going to do, all right, look right here. You guys see that? My Friday the 13th box set. I anticipate that they'll do a sister box set that'll be very similar to the Friday box set. They may get this. This is what I think is going to happen. They're going to get the same artist, and they're going to do a Nightmare on Elm Street box set that has the same vibe and look of the Friday one, and they'll kind of go hand in hand with each other. That's my guess. In Paris, you know what they call a quarter pounder? A Royale with cheese. Did you ever get a chance to try that Scooby-Doo cereal with the cinnamon bones and monster marshmallows? My childhood favorite. Sadly, it was discontinued years ago. Man, I don't think I did. I don't think I ever did get a chance to try that. I would have loved to. Sounds good. What's up, Count Vaughn? Excited for the Underworld 4K set. Very nice. Have I seen Vamp? Thoughts? Love Vamp. Love Grace Jones in that movie. She's nuts. Robert Russler. Great movie. Great cast. Very entertaining. High rewatch value. Love Vamp. I can't remember if I've ever reviewed that on my channel, but it's great. It's great. Yeah, Scatterbrain. I was just trying to find I wanted to show people, but I don't know. Uh, eight films. I saw they're doing Zombie High. So, Friday the 13th versus The Burning versus Sleepaway Camp. Friday the 13th, Sleepaway Camp, and The Burning. Watched part 6 for the first time in a long time. Love the Universal Monsters feel. Yeah, I've actually got my a part 6 poster going right there. Got to show it some love. What's up, Dan Chalice? Okay, Christian, which one do you like better, The Thing or the first Alien? Oh boy, that's a tough one. Maybe Alien. But that's tough. I mean, I would never want to have to pick between those two, but if I had to, maybe Alien. Excuse me. What's up, Nico? Christian, do you ever rewatch franchise films that might not be that might not be ones you consider the best? Friday the 13th 3D is one that I watch over and over, but it's maybe 5th or 6th on my list. Yeah, it's funny you say that, and that kind of goes back to something that I have brought up before. I try not to watch movies I love very often. So, like Final Chapter, I don't watch that often, or Dream Warriors or Freddy's Revenge. I try not to watch that often, but I'll pop on parts 4 or 5 relatively often. Or it's like I want them to always. I want the ones I love to always be extremely special. But that doesn't mean that I dislike the movies I'm watching frequently. Like I love Nightmare Part 4. I'll watch it all the time. But I'll space out movies that I'm really big into. So yeah, and maybe you have the same mentality. What's up, Jose Sanchez? Do I like comic book movies? Not really. I don't know if I like certain movies that are comic book movies. It's not because I'm aware that they're comic book movies. It's like I like Blade just because I like the movie. I have no idea what the comics are like and stuff like that. But I'm not a conscious. Oh, this is a comic book movie. I want to see this kind of thing. Have you seen the Universal Monsters figures that NECA has been producing? Yeah, if I could find Frankenstein in stores, I'd have bought it already, but I can never find it. Excuse me. Doll, a puppet master. Puppet master. Puppet master. I like dolls, though. All-time grail piece you want to have in your horror collection, no matter what it is, whether it be props, posters, etc. Would love a 245 Trox. Yeah, 245 Trox and Barrel. I would love one of those. Speaking of Return of the Living Dead, what's up, Contract GTV? Do you think we'll ever get a Return of the Living Dead 4K? I would absolutely die for one. I really hope MGM puts one out. I really do. I think MGM owns Return of the Living Dead. I hope so. I really do hope so. What say you? Nightmare 2 or what other film to go up against? Because I'm indecisive between that one and something else. Said, not sure. Come up with one, man, and I'll compare them. What's up, Shane Clay? Hey, brother, are you going to buy Killer Party from Scream Factory? Underrated horror film. Yeah, man, I actually pretty pumped about that because I haven't seen it. Number one. Number two, they have a DVD that was available from Warner Archive, and the Warner Archive DVD, I would just kind of put off getting it, not for any intentional reason, but I just never bought it. And so when I saw that Scream Factory announced they got Killer Party, and they're putting out Killer Party, I was like, oh man, I can't wait because I want to get that movie. I don't know anything about Killer Party, and I want to keep it that way. So I'm certainly going to pick up Killer Party. Great title for a movie, too. So yeah, Killer Party. Very excited for that. When does Killer Party come out? All right, let's see. October 26th. Okay, so right before Halloween, Killer Party comes out. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. What's up, Cody Nelson? Have you seen Adam Green's Frozen? Love that movie. Puppet Master 2 or 1? 1, but I love 2. Dokken versus Alice Cooper? Oh, man. Alice Cooper, but I love Dokken. Are you excited for the Child's Play TV series? Trailer looked good. Yeah, the trailer looked good. We'll see. I'm gonna watch it. Excuse me. I've seen Adam Green's Frozen. Personally, I think it was okay. Sleaziest movie you love? Andrew L. What's up, man? That's a good question. Sleaziest movie I love? Maybe The Howling 2. Lake Mungo, asks Cameron. Love Lake Mungo. Love that movie. All right, so Nico asks, Nightmare Beach, what you take? I love it. John Saxon in a rare role as a sleazy guy. I love Nightmare Beach. It's a very interesting film. It's actually a movie that I tell people if they haven't gotten into Italian horror, that's a good one to start with because it's like dipping your toes into it because it's really trying to be an American film, very much so. But it's a good, good movie. So I like Nightmare Beach. What's up, old fashioned slashing? I want to see Killer Party, Jason Goes to Hell, and Nightmare 2. Nightmare 2. But I like Jason Goes to Hell. What is more scary from the slashers? The killers who runs like Leatherface or Slow-Mo Myers? Jason walks fast in the Friday canon, but in the remake he runs. I think running's scarier to me. Least favorite horror franchise? I don't know, quite honestly. Let me think on that. Hot take: Death Proof is one of Quentin Tarantino's best movies. Hey, own it, baby. I like my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie is probably Django Unchained. I really love that movie. Meet Mungus Merlot. What's up? Thoughts on Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Classic. I've got one right there. If I can get out the way, I've got a killer clown right there. Everything's backwards. Sorry, guys. I know my left from my right, but I'm mirrored. Nothing But Trouble and Killer Party release on the same day. Yeah. Blackmore versus Iomi. Dude, Richie Blackmore. Dan, if you've watched me, you've probably seen me get pissed off that nobody really listens to Deep Purple. Blackmore, and Rainbow. Blackmore was the best. Richie Blackmore. Shortly after Return of the Living Dead Part 2 came out, I actually rang the number on the side of the trucks and barrels that someone answered and hung up straight after. I was shocked that someone did. That's funny. Will the new Texas Chainsaw film come out this year or next year? I'll bet it will be next year. Oh, yeah, I probably would say next year. Dizzy, yeah, take some medicine, Cody. Are you a fan of the no makeup era? Kiss Asylum is a criminally underrated record. Oh, dude, King of the Mountain's one of the best opening tracks. My favorite non-makeup albums probably Lick It Up. I love Animalize. I love Hot in the Shade. I like Crazy Nights. I think Paul's voice is insane on Crazy Nights. Yeah, huge. I'm probably a bigger non-makeup fan rather than makeup Kid Encrypt, to be honest with you. Revenge, love all of it. Hey, Christine, I have a little bit of a horror burnout. Do you have days, weeks like that too? Sure. My mom's name is Christine, actually. I do. Just got to take you, Tom. I don't watch horror movies every day. The Chucky doll behind you literally moved. Oh, he's behind glass. So I ain't worried about him. Don't forget Basket Case. It's kind of sleazy, like Alice Kill Al. I love Basket Case. What's your thoughts on the latest Metallica album, Hardwired? The drum sound on that record don't cut it for me. Yeah, the production value on the drums is a little weird. Anything's better than Saint Anger at this point, quite honestly. But I will say that the songwriting was pretty darn good. Like, I think Moth into Flame is a classic Metallica song. I think Moth into Flame is just so good. I love that song. I love the Empty Man camera. I thought that was a good movie. Ending was a little confusing, but I've seen it one time. I'd like to revisit it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is my favorite. What's up, Gabriella? What's your thoughts on the latest? I'm sorry, I already answered that. Top 5 Stephen King films? Oh, God. Top 5. Big Children of the Corn fan. I love Dead Zone. I love The Graveyard Shift. The Shining's number 1, even though it's the Kubrick version. It's hard. There's so many good. And Cujo. I love Cujo. Yeah, I'm excited for Killer Party too, man. Really excited. Death Screams. Yeah, I heard about that too. That sounds familiar. EVH versus Randy Rhoads and Yngwie. I'm a big Yngwie fan. He's got some really good albums. He had some great singers in his band and on his albums. Randy is amazing. Randy's sound was, duplicated, but his sound was imitated but never duplicated. And who was the other guy? Eddie. Same thing with Eddie. Eddie set a trendsetter. Between the three, I got to go Yngwie. Big Yngwie, because even though he was all speed and all that, he knew how to put so much emotion. If you listen to a song, I'll tell you right now, a song that's just Yngwie could play slow solos and be extremely emotional. Let me tell you guys about this song. Hold on. From my favorite album of his is off of Odyssey. Hold On. Put on a song called Hold On by Yngwie. Second track on the album, and the guitars in the beginning are just so emotional. 7th Star versus Eternal Idol. Oh, you're killing me. I'm going to go 7th Star, Dan, but it's neck and neck. Eternal Idol, The Shining on Eternal Idol is a great opening track. Guns N' Roses, Disturbed, and Korn. I like Guns. Big fan of Use Your Illusion 2. It's my favorite one. Disturbed had some killer stuff, man. Liberate your mind. You motherfucker gotta never mind it. I never mind it. I liberate your mind. Like Disturbed. Korn. Follow Leader. I kind of don't listen to much of it. I like the drug era of Korn pretty much. I actually like Jonathan Davis's solo stuff. That song, What It Is, he did. I love that song. I think it's better than anything Korn's doing right now, quite frankly. We need a Cheerleader Camp Blu-ray. You telling me. What's up, Brad Frazier? People like to complain about Death Magnetic, but personally, I think it blows Hardwired out of the water. I don't dislike Death Magnetic. It's much more of that bigger, open-ended kind of sounding album with some of the long songs and stuff. Their stuff on Death Magnetic I like a lot, but between the two albums, I just think Moth into Flame was like, to me, when I heard it, I was like, oh, this is an instant. I couldn't get the song out of my head the first time I heard it. I like Death Magnetic, but between those two albums, I would pick Hardwired simply for the fact of Moth into Flame. I love that song with a passion. And Canadian Cryptid, I saw you became a patron today. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I didn't have time to watch all the Friday films yesterday, so I just watched all the classic trailers. It's okay, though. I've seen them all in numerous times. Hey, I feel you on that. Hold on. Cujo or Man's Best Friend? I love Man's Best Friend, but Cujo. How does Children of the Night not have a boutique label release, one of underrated vampire movies? I don't know, man. Stand By Me or Christine? Love Stand By Me and Christine. Have I seen The Stylist or got the Arrow Blu-ray? And glad I did. You got the Arrow Blu-ray. I haven't seen it yet, Nico. I need to grab that. My favorite Tarantino film is Inglourious Basterds. Good film. Hey, Georgie. I don't actively collect VHS tapes. Count. Just kind of get them every now and again. Any horror film that you think could prosper from a remake? I've said it a bunch, Contract. I think if you did Jason Takes Manhattan with a budget, that would be really cool. I mean, legitimately did Jason Takes Manhattan with a budget and go to Manhattan. The faster songs sound great on Hardwired, but the snare just drags slower songs down to a crawl. I mean, they can't all be winners, right? It's hard to keep that mercenary mentality in a metal band like Metallica as you get older, I think. I mean, a lot of those bands, they just, you know, do I collect VHS? Oh, yeah, somebody else, the same thing. Mostly buy Blu-rays nowadays. What do you think it is about new horror? Even if a new movie is great, it's just not the same as great 80s horror. You know what? I really can't answer that. I often wonder that myself. I really do. I'm not a huge Ice Nine Kills fan. I appreciate that what they do for the horror world and community, and they people dig them, but I'm not a huge fan. I am a Viking. Good stuff. What's up, Dave? Hope your birthday was good, man. Hope your birthday was really good. Most disturbing horror film you've seen other than Maniac? Gotta go with Poughkeepsie Tapes. Let's give Skid Row some love. I don't know if you like them, but I love them. Man, Quicksand Jesus is one of the best songs I've ever heard, John. So, no qualms for me, brother. Just saw Halloween 2018. It's so cool to see Jamie Lee back in a Halloween movie. Good stuff. Very good stuff. The fastest songs sound great on Hardwire, but the snare just... Oh, yeah. Somebody else said that. Looking forward to Halloween Kills. What do you think of Kiss music from The Elder? I like some of the songs a lot on there. I think A World Without Heroes is a great hit. I actually like the Cher version she did on her 91 album. Cher did a cover in 91 of World Without Heroes, and she killed it vocally. I like Just a Boy. I like Dark Light, the Ace Frehley song. I like the album. What's your most overrated horror film? I don't know. I mean, I'm going to get flack for this, but you guys are asking me. I am not a diehard massive Dawn of the Dead fan. I prefer Zombie, Lucio Fulci's Zombie over that movie. And the only reason I compare the two is because they came out around the same time. And I think Zombie was considered a sequel over there because I think it was called Zombie overseas. I think Dawn of the Dead is good. Don't get me wrong, but I actually prefer Day of the Dead over that. So I guess that can kind of answer your question, Kay, but not to say that I dislike the movie by any stretch. I like it, but people that love it, they love it. You know, I'm actually more of a Day of the Dead kind of guy. Please don't make me watch review Zombie Late Canadian. Like, it's such a bad movie. I appreciate you though. Do you like In This Moment? Same thing. Not a huge fan. I'm a really picky guy. I'm a really picky guy with my music. I'm a big Kiss fan, and I love that song "I" from the Elder album. Hell yeah, we got some Elder fans out there. If Darkest Side of the Night isn't a Jason Takes Manhattan remake, it will tank at the box office. I concur. Great choice with JTM. Love Kane Hodder so much, and super upset that the films he did got fucked over so hard. Well, I mean, he should have done Freddy vs. Jason. That's just the bottom line. When do we get a new CHH song? VG Master Cleveland, man, on my Patreon, I upload music covers at least once a week. I am constantly doing music for my Patreon. If you talk about original stuff in the background, I have a slew of them. I use the ones I really like a lot. Do you like Cinderella? I love Nobody's Fool. Yeah, I like Cinderella. I'm actually a big I'm a big what's that album from '90 they did? Something Station, Heartbreak Station. I think it's called. I love that album. Yeah, Quicksand Jesus is the greatest song I've ever heard. I haven't heard of that Old Fashioned. I'll have to look that one up. Out of the Dark. Me too, Canadian. Like I like The Elder, but I don't. It's never the first one I throw on. Oh, Andrew, what's up, brother? Thank you for the $2 super chat. Movies you get the most heat for liking. Um, Return of Living Dead 2 is certainly one of them. I champion that film as often as I can. I love Return of the Living Dead 2. Um, also, Nightmare 5, without question. I mean, without question, it's Nightmare 5. I love Nightmare on Elm Street 5. I don't defend it in the sense that no, you're wrong for disliking it kind of thing, but I love that movie. I get more flack for 5 than Freddy said, quite frankly. Best thing about Dawn of the Dead is the Goblin soundtrack. Yeah. Best Joe Lynch Turnout Rainbow album. Joe Lynch Turn. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I really got to think on that one, Dan. Really got to think on that one. Do you like the direction horror movies to go in? Do you wish they would go back to how they were in the 80s? I don't necessarily need them to go back to the 80s. I just need them to start being really original. And there are some good stuff. It's coming out of A24 and things like that. We just need originality. And those things can spur off into their own franchises perfectly fine. I mean, that's fine, but we need some originality. We need to get off of the remake trains and things like that. I do like the soundtrack to Phenomena, Gabriella. I see what I personally think is the most overrated horror film on that shelf, sticking out like a sore thumb. Please tell me. There's a lot of stuff sticking off that shelf. I'm assuming you're talking about Halloween, or maybe it's Friday because that's what you can see better than anything. Have you seen the Big Four live or one of them? Haven't seen any of them. I would love to see Anthrax. Any plans to cover more Blitzkid? Probably. Yeah, I like Blitzkid a lot. Probably. Okay, the big question, if you had a chance to direct a new horror film in any existing horror franchise, what franchise would be and why? I think I could have a lot of fun doing a Paranormal Activity. I really do. I know that's probably a weird answer, but I want to do a found footage movie. That would be what I would want to do more than anything. Oh man, I bet Slayer was great. I don't really get the heat that much for Rob Zombie's Halloween anymore. If I do, I just don't pay attention to it. But I like his second one the most. What's the best version of Fright Night to buy? There's no love for it. Hoping for a 4K. Just the one that's available right now on Amazon. K. It's just a regular Blu-ray. I don't think The Exorcist is as great as everyone says it is. I think it's boring. Yeah, Dave, I've heard you say that before, man. Hey, I'm an Exorcist 3 guy myself, Dave. So, cool shirt, Christian. Thank you, Jamie. Just a little Walmart Nightmare on Elm Street shirt. I gotta get my Walmart shirts. Love your channel. Gun to your head, bro. Nightmare 2 or Halloween 3. Want us to go forever. Nightmare 2's out of there. No. Wait up. I hate you, Bruce Wayne. Buy Halloween 3. Gotta go. I can't do without Nightmare 2. I can't do it. I just can't do it. That's my real gut instinct is Nightmare 2. Gut instinct is Nightmare 2. Have you seen Summer of 84? I love Summer of 84. Yeah, great movie. I saw the Big Four when they played Yankee Stadium. Oh, I'm so jealous. VG Master Cleveland, do you know of any big Blu-ray sales coming up? No, not particularly. I thought that the new M. Night movie was pretty original. Haven't seen it. I hadn't heard much good from it, but I haven't talked to much people that have seen it either at the same time. I think High Tension is overlooked because of the twist ending, but it's a great horror movie. It is nonstop. I don't think I've seen High Tension. Don't think I've seen that. How do you feel about Dad putting a slice of American cheese on a Totino's pizza? First of all, you should be ashamed of yourself for eating Totino's, and you should be getting Red Barons or something. Why are you eating Totino's? Jesus Christ. What do I think about that, though? I'll never tell a man how to eat his supper. God bless him. Let Big Daddy have his American cheese. Unpopular opinion: the original Friday the 13th is really not that good of a movie. I respect it, will never hate it. Just not a big fan. That's actually how I used to feel for the longest time. Contract GTV, but I've grown to really love it. I actually think it's one of the better made ones. And some people think it's like boring and slow. I actually think it's really atmospheric and spooky. I love the original. My first time seeing Halloween 3 was in Alamo Draft House. I lost your comment. Where'd it go? When was the first time you saw it? At my home, my parents' house, years ago. Maybe soon, Jake. I'm always trying to figure out what to review. I work off of spontaneity on my channel. See, Bruce, you killing me. I like picking between two movies. It's always fun. Yeah, it's Halloween, but I typically don't mention it because it's quite the controversial opinion. Who cares, man? Speak your mind. You're safe on this channel. I personally think The Exorcist is the greatest horror movie ever. I saw Raven, Slayer, and Wasp at the Capitol Theater in New Jersey in '86. It was chaos. I love Wasp. Love Wasp. Yeah, Matthew, I'm tired of the remakes. Sprinkle them in every now and again, but Jack's Pizza is the best cheap pizza. Jack's is not bad. I'll concur. I actually like Jack's Pizza. I used to eat those a lot. The Return of the Living Dead and Killer Clowns from Outer Space are my favorite horror movies, so people don't really look at me for good horror movie opinions. Dude, are you kidding me? Return of the Living Dead is my favorite horror movie on the planet, and I'm proud to say that. I mean, legitimately, I think it's one of the best horror comedies ever. You know? Oh, look who we got. Sean. What's up, Pimp? High Tension was the last movie that scared me. Man, I can't imagine anything scaring the great Sean Beard. What the hell? What's your favorite indie horror movie? Frozen's one of them, Count. I love Adam Green's Frozen. Big fan of that one. Do you listen to Symphony X? Listen to the track Set Your World on Fire if you want your mind blown. Yeah, I like Symphony X. Yeah, good song. First time watching Halloween 3, I thought it was a bootleg. Yeah, they did have the Kids in the Silver Shamrock in 2018. I found something weird in the woods on my hike today. There was a ratty, tatted teddy bear shoved in between two branches of a tree. Gave me a fright. I took a pic and posted it on Twitter. Oh my God. I'll have to go look at that. That's awesome. Oh boy. What's up late to the fallout? Black Roses versus Trick or Treat. I'm assuming you mean Trick or Treat. I liked Black Roses a lot. Dave actually got me that movie. I like Black Roses a lot, but I got to stick with Trick or Treat. Hills Have Eyes remake versus Hills Have Eyes. I got to go with the remake. Love the remake. Seeing the Jason Rising film that came out today, I hope it rinses the bad taste out of our mouths of how bad Vengeance was. That was a heartbreaker, even with CG involved. Haven't seen it yet. I plan on doing. I'm going to rip it on my channel and then do like a reaction commentary to it. So that'll probably come up this week. Do you love Halloween 6? I love the theatrical cut. What's up, Jay Show? I like the producer's cut the most. I figured if you're going to talk about a cult, don't skip and dance around it. Just go for it. So I actually like the producer's cut. Skills. Hey, what's up? Love your videos, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I love Return of the Living Dead. My favorite zombie movie. It's the best. Return is definitely a movie I'm proud to say is my favorite. One of the only movies that still terrifies me due to the premise of undead that can't die without creating more. It's just the best, man. The Slayer, I think, is one of the movies that actually deserves a remake. Cool plot, but I was pretty underwhelmed in the end. I just bought a poster of The Slayer. I like that movie. I like The Slayer a lot. Is it a dream or is it real? No, is it a dream or is it ... The Slayer? Dan Chalice said, met Sean Cunningham at a con today in Jersey. Unbelievably nice guy. Somebody reached out to me and they said, hey, do you want Sean Cunningham's autograph? I'll get it for you. And they did. And they're going to mail it to me. And Sean signed it to my name and everything. I'm floored. I can't wait. Very excited. Hey, Christian, are you a Van Halen fan? And if so, favorite song? Oh, absolutely a Van Halen fan. And you're probably going to be like, wow, wasn't expecting that. My favorite song is probably Dreams or Finish What You Started. I'm a big Sammy Hagar guy, so I'm a Van Hagar fan. Okay, you guys sold me. I'll check out High Tension. They just got to pay her, Scatterbrain. If they pay Danielle, she'll come back. I wish we would get a real Blu-ray of Rocktober Blood. Me too. I wish I could, Dan. I mean, I don't know if Sean ever comes down by my neck of the woods, but you know. Did I see Don't Breathe 2? No, I think Jamie said she saw Don't Breathe 2, though. I think she said she liked it a lot. They both have a really good soundtrack, though. Yeah, both good movies. Both good movies. I would love to meet Sean face to face, though. I mean, I really would. That'd be a dream come true. Be a dream come true. So, want to see my shirt? It's like a hybrid Part 4 shirt. My Betsy Russell collection won't be complete until Cheerleader Camp gets a proper Blu-ray. Yeah, no kidding. I did see Don't Breathe 2 and it was fantastic. Go see it. You heard her. Thoughts on Psycho Gorman? Felt like a South Park episode. Little girl was like a Cartman. I liked it, Sean. I liked it. I guess the movie in my head was going to be way different, and that was like just like a hard pill to swallow at first. But I have it. I got it on Blu-ray, so that shouldn't be a surprise. As big as that wall of movies is, that's only like 60% of my Blu-rays. I've got shelves over here. I've got a lot of films. Slumber Party Massacre 1 or 2. I'm actually gonna go part 2. Slumber Party 2. Thoughts on Rock and Roll Nightmare? I saw Thor play at my local pub a couple years back and talked to him about it a bit after show. That's awesome. I like Rock and Roll Nightmare too. That's another one Dave got me. I love those movies. I like Black Roses. I'm just comparing them too because he gave me both of them. I like Black Roses a little bit more. But I like Rock and Roll Nightmare. Thoughts on All Cheerleaders Die? I thought it was crazy fun. Agreed. Oh boy, Critters Attack or New Binge. Sean, I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna go New Binge. Because at least like Critters Attack was a Disney movie, and that really broke my heart. It was a Disney movie. I was glad to see D in the movie, but it was a Disney movie. A good critter, a female good critter. It's not female is not the problem, but she was like wholesome and nice and didn't want to hurt anybody. What is this? Gremlins now? Like, you know what I mean? To turn into a Gremlins episode. Nah, bro. Nah. The last great Critters movie was Critters 4. But we all know Critters 2 is the greatest. While you're here, Sean, hold on. I got to show y'all something. All right. Well, look, if y'all want to talk good movies, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If y'all gonna talk good movies, the best movie is Critters 2, the main course. This is one of the greatest monster movies ever made, directed by the legendary Mick Garris, which I almost had him for an interview on my channel, but he got busy. So, but these two movies are great. If you don't have the Critters box set, and then for your drug overdose, you're going to want to go ahead and watch Critters 3 and 4, featuring Leonardo DiCaprio and Critters 4. So, but this one right here is the greatest. And Sean, I wanted to get a poster of this movie with this cover art, but I can't find it online. I can only find the critter with the holding the number 2. You know. But I love this little box set. Critters Collection from Scream Factory. It's a good set. So, Critters 2. Favorite comedy? Caddyshack. Christian is personally collecting every film ever known to man for the betterment of humanity. He's leaving a legacy. Not everything. Believe it or not, I do pass up some stuff. Rock and Roll Nightmare is so bad it's good. I like when the guy says Alice Looper. Critters is better than Ghoulies. I would agree with that, but be kind to Ghoulies. I love my Ghoulies. Favorite John Carpenter ending? Favorite John Carpenter ending is probably favorite John Carpenter ending. I don't know. I'm refusing to say Halloween or The Thing because that's what everybody's gonna say. I'm trying to remember what happened at the end of In the Mouth of Madness, which is slipping my mind. I also love Memoirs of an Invisible Man. I love that one where he's skiing but he's skiing in the snow out in that cabin with Daryl Hannah, and he's obviously still invisible, so he's just wearing clothes, but you don't see him. Prince of Darkness has a cool ending with the hand going into the mirror like this. It gets really close, but then it cuts off right before he touches. So that's a good ending. Let's go with Prince of Darkness. Ghoulies 2 is the only Ghoulies. CHH and Christian are nonstop with videos. Do you get any sleep? I'm so lazy. I find you guys inspiring for a minute, and then unfortunately I get lazy again. I don't really plan anything I do, though, man. Like, I'm so spontaneous. I don't plan videos ahead of time. I don't think about what I'm going to do. I just do stuff. And sometimes it sticks and sometimes it doesn't. That's just the way I am, bro. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about hobgoblins, but I ain't no. I ain't no hobgoblins fan. I ain't no hobgoblins fan. Y'all can take that hobgoblins. Sam Neill's Golden Mouth. Did you buy tickets to Candyman? No, I didn't buy tickets to Candyman. Vampires is great too. I saw Jamie brought up Vampires. Vampires is so good. I love Vampires. CHH, why doesn't anybody ever bring up Starman? Carpenter did a very good, different kind of film for him. It's because it's not horror, Nico. It just gets lost in the shuffle. I'm actually a big Assault on Precinct 13 fan, and that kind of gets lost in the shuffle too. But I was shocked at how well that film looked and sounded. You know, you guys are killing me with hobgoblins. Like I have standards. Y'all can take that hobgoblins and just shove it, man. Y'all can have it. That's the worst movie I've ever seen. Hobgoblins is garbage. Y'all are messing with me. None of y'all like that movie. You're just trying to screw around with me. Y'all can kiss it, man. Y'all are a trip. Which horror film should never have been made, and why is it Hobgoblins? It should have never been made because I wasted my money on it. I would have saved that $20. Screw Hobgoblins. It's trash. Yeah, stop it. Hobgoblins is such a bad movie. It's a classic. What's up, Nick? I honestly don't hate the Ward. It's not. It's. You put the John Carpenter name on it, and people want to see the glory days of John. And he just directed a movie in 2011. That's just the bottom line. I think I watched it without realizing it was a John Carpenter film, and I was like, "Oh, that's okay." And then I realized a few weeks later, oh, that was a John Carpenter film. I probably would have been a little bit more harder on it had I known that, but I watched it without knowing it was a. I watched it without knowing it was a John Carpenter film. That probably let me approach it a little bit more, kindly. But I don't think it's that bad. I watched Near Dark in its entirety the other night, and it was just okay for me. A lot of 80s cheese. Dude, I love Near Dark. I think that Bill Paxton's the greatest vampire that ever walked this earth. No, you don't need to see Hobgoblins, Andrew. Stop it. The man of the hour. What's up, Alan? I love the ending of Ghost of Mars. Jamie, that'll get a Scream Factory soon. Just watch. Okay, round 2. You can stop Randy from Scream from being killed off, but Michael Myers never returns after the season of the witch. Oh, save Randy. I would have loved to have seen the Halloween franchise. What would have happened if Season of the Witch would have been successful? I haven't seen the cartoon version, Savoy. Thank you, Nick. Do you want to see John return to the director's chair? No, I really don't. Because all that'll happen is it'll divide fan bases, and then people, if they don't like his movie, they'll get lambasted online for saying they didn't like it, and then it'll just cause a World War III. And I don't want John to get in the director's chair, quite frankly, because he doesn't want to. So he just wants to sit on his butt, man. He's an old man. The only way I would want to see him do it is if he genuinely was like, I want to do it, but he doesn't want to do it, man. He's old, so I don't want to see him do it if he doesn't want to do it. You know what I mean? But at this point in his life, I just think with the way the internet is, it would if he did a movie and I wasn't a big fan of it, and I said I wasn't a big fan of it, oh, I'm a piece of crap, that kind of thing. Or if I said I liked it, but other people thought it was bad, oh, you're just saying that because John did it, blah, blah, blah. It would be a nightmare. I'm glad he's doing the music with his kid, though. Billy Bean. Near Dark is the best non-Dracula vampire movie, and I'll fight anyone. Thank you, Jam Director. Best horror movie set in New Orleans and or the South. Doesn't Interview with the Vampire take place in New Orleans or the South? For me, Hatchet takes place near me. It's not the best, but excuse me. Thank you very much, Jam Director. I don't know though. I can think of a lot of bad movies that take place in New Orleans. Do we know if Tony Todd is actually in the new Candyman yet? I know they have teased it. I heard his voice in the trailer, but I think if he's in it, don't blink when you go to the theater. That's what I honestly think. I think if he's in it, don't blink. If you catch my drift. Frailty is great. Dude, Frailty is amazing. Fictional release. Hobgoblins gets a 4K hard case with book at $6.99. Are you in? No, I'm not in. I don't want it. I don't want Hobgoblins. CHH, hypothetically speaking, John wants to return to the chair and he chooses to direct a sequel to Halloween 3. You in? No, not in. Absolutely not. I'm more against that. I don't want a sequel to Halloween 3. Why would I? I know. I don't want that. A beautiful ending where you get to decide the ending. It's like those old Goosebump books where you get to pick. Go to this page if you want to go to a positive route, or go to this page if you want to go negative. I don't want to know. The kids died. The kids died at the end of 3, and that's that. I don't want any kind of sequel ever to Halloween 3. So I'd be more against that, quite frankly. I never want to see anything related to Halloween 3 ever, 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 ever again. Having the kids in the Halloween movies is like cool. That's still kind of pushing it for me, but I never want Halloween 3 touched ever again. Ever. That is a hard line issue for me, quite frankly. Have I ever seen Angel Heart? Angel Heart is great. Are you kidding me? What's the best voodoo-based movie? Serpent and Rainbow. You could say Child's Play too, Ben Grimm. I bet it was, Matthew. I would love to see John with his band. Nick says Tony Todd is in the film. You know, I've heard he is, and but I haven't seen any kind of imagery. My guess is this, guys. If you watch the film, don't blink. I guarantee you. I can't guarantee. Excuse me. I'd almost be willing to guarantee he's in a half of a shot or he's in a picture. I could be wrong, but my money says don't blink, and you'll catch him in the movie. So that's just what I think. Favorite Italian movie director? Zombie, Lucio Fulci. Angel Heart was awesome and set in New Orleans. That's probably my answer then, Billy Bean, if you asked that. I'm sorry, Nick. Yeah, like, dude, don't ever, 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 ever touch Halloween 3. That'd be ridiculous. I mean, why would you dare? And if anything, it's just like, I don't know. No, never touch Halloween 3. You get me pissed off thinking about this. I'd be pissed. Have you ever had a nightmare after watching a horror film? Surely. Jeepers Creepers, guys, just scared the hell out of me as a kid. Favorite horror movie that was filmed outside the U.S.? Zombie. Best voodoo movie is The Believers. No one's ever talked about it. Well, I can't talk about it, Jamie, because I ain't seen it. If Tom Atkins was never involved in Halloween 3, who do you think would have been a suitable replacement for the role? Without question. If it wasn't Tom Atkins, it's got to be Charles Bronson. If Tony Todd is a Candyman, then it's not Candyman. By the way, guys, I've saw Lost Boys in the movies when I was 6. What a fun experience that was. Very nice. Tony said this: I've had toy deals and merchandise deals. I wouldn't be getting those if I was only in the film for a few seconds. I'd love to see that, man. I haven't heard him say that. Granted, I haven't really been paying attention. But what is the better sequel, Halloween 2 or Friday 2? Friday Part 2. Come on, man. Come on. My favorite Bill Paxton role was the 1983 movie Mortuary. Nice, Dave. I liked Mortuary. I planned on reviewing that, but it got lost in the shuffle. I did like Mortuary. That's all Nick does is piss me off. What's up, Culture Dog? What's up, Pimp? The Believers starring Martin Sheen. It's a must. Well, I got to see it now because I love Martin, Jamie. I don't know if you'll agree with me, but Martin Sheen is the best Sheen. Always has been. Followed by Emilio Estevez. Halloween 3, the TV series, only 6 seasons. Are you in? No, get out of here, man. Y'all are trolling me today. The only film better than Halloween 3 is Uncle Jerry 3. Andy, you're a mensch. You're a mensch. Guys, I'm going to get going before I'm wearing out my welcome. I went over an hour. But hear me out. Chucky possesses a hobgoblin again. I'm done. Y'all are just killing me. Y'all are killing me. Okay, final round. Keeping with the Myers. This is the last question of the night. Final round. Keeping with the Myers theme. House is burning down. Knock on wood. After the wife and dog, switch Silver Shamrock Mask or your rescue, and you can only grab one. Witch, Pumpkin Skull. Taking the witch. Candyman 2 has one of the best soundtracks ever thought. CHH. Certainly one of them. Y'all got to stop with this hobgoblin stuff now. Y'all are too much tonight. Thank you for the super chats. We got a super chat from JHAM Director Nick. Thank you, Nick. I had one more from earlier. I can't find you. I'm sorry I lost you, but thank you to whoever you were. I really appreciate it. Sorry, Susan. You missed the show, girl. Love you though. Do you think Halloween 3 would have done better if the people do you think Halloween 3 would have done better with the people if it were the first sequel? It's hard to say, Matthew. Really hard to say. Quite frankly, probably not. I mean, honestly, I don't think it would have. People say, oh, it would have been much more successful had it been part two. I disagree. I think by the first movie, people love Michael Myers. That's just me. That's just me. The Believers is a great film. Scary as when I first played it. Yeah, happy birthday, Dave. Hope you had a great one, Dave. Say Chase, lead us in a chorus of Dream Warriors. If you don't sing it, I'm singing anyway. I'll sing in a lower octave. We're the Dream Warriors. Don't want to dream no more. That's all I got tonight, man. You can hear my cover on Patreon, though. Believers freaked me out as a kid. All right, look, guys. Y'all are great. My coffee's out. Y'all got me all pissed off over this Hobgoblin stuff. I'm gonna have to do a video soon of me burning my Hobgoblins Blu-ray. Y'all are getting on me tonight. Love y'all though. All right, guys. Look, have a great night. I'm gonna see y'all very soon. It's actually Sunday, my neck of the woods now, Susan. I'm way ahead of you on the time frame, so it's actually Sunday the 15th, which I'm hoping they make that movie now. Love you guys. Y'all have a great night. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'll leave this up on YouTube in case you missed it. Peace.